Have you ever just stared at a picture of a Lamborghini and thought, there is no way I could ever draw that? I mean, those sharp angles, that aggressive stance, it just seems impossibly complex. Well, today, we're going to change that. I'm going to show you how to break down the process of sketching a supercar into simple, totally achievable steps that, seriously, anyone can follow. So here's our game plan. First, we'll gear up with the right tools. Then, the most important part, nailing that basic shape. After that, we get to the fun stuff, sculpting the body, bringing it to life with some shading, adding those killer final details, and then we'll wrap up by looking at a few common mistakes and how to fix them.
Okay, first things first. Just like building a real supercar, it all starts with having the right tools. Now don't worry, this isn't about buying a ton of expensive gear. It's just about having the right basics to make the whole process smoother and give your drawing a much more professional look.
So what's in the toolkit? Just the essentials, really. Some nice, smooth, heavy paper that can take a bit of erasing. A few different pencils are key, like an H for super light guidelines, an HB for your main sketching, and a B for those deep, dark shadows. You'll want a couple kinds of erasers, a ruler, absolutely essential for those crisp Lamborghini lines, and maybe some blending stumps to smooth out your shading. And that's it. Simple, but super effective.
All right, paper's ready? Let's start building. You know, every complex drawing, whether it's a person's face or a giant building, always starts with simple shapes. And a Lamborghini, for all its wild complexity, is absolutely no different. We're going to create our blueprint from the ground up, starting simple. Now, the single most important thing at this stage is proportions. Seriously, if you get this right, everything else just kind of falls into place. But if the relationship between the car's length, its height, and the wheel size is off, the whole drawing will just feel wrong. Trust me, spending a little extra time here will save you a world of frustration later. We're going to start with just one shape, a long, low rectangle. This isn't just a box, it's the entire foundation of the car. It sets the overall length and, more importantly, that iconic ground-hugging profile. Pro tip, try tilting it just a little bit to immediately give it that feeling of speed. Next up, inside that rectangle, let's draw two perfect circles for the wheels. Make sure they're the same size, and here's the critical part. Make them touch the bottom line of your rectangle. This little trick instantly makes the car feel heavy, powerful, and really connected to the road. Okay, we've got our blueprint. Now for the really fun part, the sculpting. We're about to transform that simple block and those two circles into the unmistakable angular shape of a Lamborghini. So grab your ruler. This is where you literally start to carve the car out of that rectangular block. Connect the corners to draw those sharp, sloping lines for the hood and the roof line. You want to avoid soft curves here. Lamborghinis are all about crisp, aggressive angles. This is where the car's personality really starts to pop. And as you're refining that shape, keep these signature Lamborghini elements in your mind. You know, that super low and wide stance, the sharp body panels, those massive air intakes on the side, and of course, those sleek, almost angry-looking headlights. It's all these details together that give the car its legendary, aggressive vibe. So our outline is looking sharp, but it's still a bit flat. The next step is what separates a simple sketch from a dynamic piece of art. We're going to use light and shadow to make this car feel like a real three-dimensional object. Now, before you add a single bit of shading, you have to make one really important decision. Where is the light coming from? Just imagine a little sun or a lamp somewhere off the page. Is it up high? Off to the side? That one choice is going to dictate where every single highlight and shadow goes on the car. The key is just to be consistent. And here, you can really see the magic of what shading does. On the left, yeah, we have a flat outline. It looks like a car. But look at the right. It's become a 3D form. Notice how the shading doesn't just make it darker, it actually carves out the curves of the body, shows the depth in the wheel wells, and makes the whole thing feel like it could drive right off the page. It's a game changer.
The car has form. It has dimension. Now, we add the bling. These small, final details are what really sell a drawing and give it that polished, professional look that makes people's jaws drop.
So, what are we talking about? We're talking about the complex patterns on the wheel rims, maybe those colorful Brit calipers peeking through, the little mesh patterns in the grills, and oh yeah, reflections. Adding those bright, sharp highlights on the paint and the glass is the secret to making it look real and glossy. And for the final touch, you gotta have that iconic badge. Look, while you're drawing, you're probably gonna hit a few bumps in the road. It is totally normal, it happens to everybody. So let's just go over the most common mistakes beginners make so you know how to spot them and, more importantly, how to fix them. So if your car just looks a little off, check your proportions against a photo. If it looks too soft, Grab that ruler and really sharpen up those angles. If it feels flat, maybe you need to look at your perspective lines again. And if the shading just looks muddy or weird, double-check that every shadow makes sense with that single light source you decided on. These little checks can make a huge difference.
And there you have it. We took a simple rectangle and step by step, we transformed it into a detailed, three-dimensional supercar. You now have the blueprint, you've got the tools, and you have all the techniques you need to go out and tackle this iconic design. The only question left is, what are you going to create?